Hey everyone, it's Job. I hope you're doing well. Today we are chartering some uncharted territory here on my YouTube channel because, as you all know, I am a big fan of Traveler's Notebook and Traveler's Company and using that notebook system for my journaling and planning. And I've kind of missed a lot of different planners and journal systems that a lot of people use. So recently I have kind of been obsessed with this Mini 5 Micro 5 ring planner or organizer system that I've been seeing a lot online. There are a lot of Japanese users using this, and I was first exposed to this through My Life Mitz's video when she was showcasing all of her planners and journals for 2021. And I later saw more of these Micro 5 Mini 5 planners popping up on Instagram. One of my good friends, Miranda Havoc Rose, streamed her unboxing of her Micro 5 Mini 5 planner, and it's gotten me intrigued. So here we are today in the present, and I am unboxing my first ring planner and my first Micro 5 or Mini 5 ring planner. The reason why I'm flip-flopping between different names is that North America tends to label this planner as the Mini 5 or just like the mini planner. A lot of Filofax users just call this the mini, but a lot of Japanese users call this the Micro 5 because the mini is also reserved for something similar to the pocket size. So it gets a little bit confusing, but the main kind of defining feature of this planner is that it's itty bitty and it also only has 5 rings instead of the typical 6 rings that you see in a lot of planning or ring planning systems. So let's take a look and open up this planner or organizer. Okay, let's take a closer look at this planner and all the amazing details it has to offer. First of all, this is pretty much a smaller size of the larger Maldens out there. This is the mini size, like I said earlier, and it has a few pockets that are a little bit smaller, but there are basically 2 pockets at the back, and then there are 2 pockets at the front, and you can see the little zipper on the left hand side of the spread, and then it has a large pocket that runs through the whole width of the planner, which you can use kind of like a wallet. You can fit some cash in there, and I've tried it fits like a Canadian bill perfectly. So if you want to use this as a wallet, which a lot of people do on YouTube and all of the other research that I've done on this planner, it's a popular choice for like a planner wallet hybrid. I don't intend to use it like that just because I already have a wallet that I enjoy, but it's cool that I can actually, later down the line, or if I feel like I need a larger wallet, this can also turn into my wallet, which I don't think I plan on doing, but like I said earlier, a lot of people do. This also features different ring sizes than the older 2020 version. This Malden Mini features 13mm rings, while the older version actually features 13mm rings. And for me, this is kind of like a blessing in disguise because I actually wanted an 11mm ring planner system because a lot of the Japanese users use the smaller rings, and the plotter system from Japan, it features 11mm rings, which are thinner and kind of gives you a sleeker look. But since I'm just starting my planner journey, I have kind of realized that I do enjoy packing my planner with quite a bit of things and ephemera and like different bits and bobs. So the 15mm are actually perfect for me, and I think I can downsize to 11, but I don't mind the extra room that the 15mm gives me. In terms of the closure, like this like clasp, it's actually the perfect size. Like I thought it might have been a little too long and might leave too much of a gap in my planner, but again, if you stuff your planners, this gives us enough room to close it properly. And then just looking at the pen loop, this is one of the biggest, I guess, gripes I have, and I think a lot of people have a gripe with this, but the pen loop is not elasticated, so it can only fit like very specific pens or like the Filofax brand pens. Just with toying around with pens, I realized that my brass pens are the perfect length as well as like the circumference to fit into the pen loop. I think with other fountain pens, you'll probably not find many that fit in there. I believe the Kaweco or Kaweco Lilliput fits in there, but other than that, you'll have a hard time finding a fountain pen that fits there. you can also just forego the pen loop and just tuck in your pen in between that little closure and then the side of your planner. This also features contrast stitching and the amazing tactile full grain buffalo leather that is featured in all the Maldens. And I think the blue color of this planner is the perfect like navy or midnight blue, because there is really no greenish like shade to it, because a lot of blue leather or blue dyed leather has like a greenish cast to it, just probably because of the dyeing process and the way it reacts with the kind of tan color of undyed leather. But this is like the perfect blue, and I love it because this is really what I was going for when I was envisioning a blue planner. Setting up this planner was a little bit difficult for me because this was my first ever ring planner, so I had to learn everything from the beginning, and I actually relied on a lot of printable inserts for this planner because the mini size is actually quite hard to find in North America. And I should also probably preface this by saying that I am actually downsizing pocket planner inserts down to 88% to get this kind of mini wide size, and I got this inspiration from Lindsay Scribbles on Instagram and YouTube, and she does this in her Filofax mini setup, and I thought I would do the same because I wanted the extra room in my planner, because the actual mini size inserts are actually 64 millimeters by 105 millimeters, whereas the 88% pocket size inserts are actually a little bit wider at 72 millimeters by 105 millimeters. So you get a little bit of room and a little bit of extra width. While I was rambling about the different sizes, I actually just showed you my inbox, which just has this add to planner part, and that insert is actually from Peanuts Planner Co. Now we're in the daily section with a Peanuts Planner Co. year at a glance view, and also another Peanuts Planner Co. Fobonichi insert. The next one is actually a little bit different. This is from Puffin Paper Co. and this one's actually a freebie. I really like this view because it gives you a focus for each chunk of the day, and then we also have a little bit more of an intense daily plan, and this one is from PaperTess, which I purchased, and I really enjoy this one too because it is good for busy days when you have a lot of things going on. I'm kind of just flipping between these different inserts just because I want to try everything out and see which sticks, and that's a nice thing that I learned about ring planners, is that I can just print a different insert for each day if I really wanted to, so I can try things out. And I believe I'm gonna actually print out a few more different pages just so I have extras from when I want to switch things up. I also just punched some cute Daiso notepad papers just for when I need to scribble something down there, and I actually was using this for the first few days that I was using this planner, just because I didn't know which inserts to use, and it was easier to cut down pre-existing notepad paper. Next up, we have this weekly section, and I also have that year at a glance view again from Peanuts Planner Co. And I should also probably say that my tab dividers are all DIY'd by myself on Silhouette Studio and on Photoshop. I actually ended up cutting them by hand instead of using my Silhouette just because the laminate was too thick, but I believe you can find different like templates online and stuff, but I really enjoyed making them, and it fits the aesthetic that I'm going for, which is a little bit of like a moody night sky view. This weekly section is pretty straightforward. I just got this kind of a week on 2 pages insert from Peanuts Planner Co. And then we have the monthly section, and here I'm actually using the regular size mini inserts that came with this planner. This is from Filofax, and I already wanted to use this just because it already had the date, but you can see that the pages are actually a lot smaller than the other insert pages that I have, because this is the true mini size, whereas I'm using like the mini wide size. And then we have our last section, which is the trackers section, and then this just has, you know, the same tab dividers that I made, and then I have this menu and workouts kind of section from Peanuts Planner Co. again, just to track some of like my water intake, the food and drink that I'm doing, and the working out that I've been doing, which you can, as you can see, is minimal, but I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it, and I hope to kind of use this last page to just store fun memories and bits. So this is actually from Ashford. I got this from Amazon Japan, and I love how it's like a peelable section that can house like different cards. I just have a Polaroid from an order that I made and like a business card that I have there. But yeah, I really enjoyed how this turned out. There's really no like specific cards or decorative like elements yet, just because I want to keep it quite minimal, and I'm still playing around with how to use this planner. I do have some cash in here just to see how it would work, and it works fine. I have like a $10 bill in there just in case, but yeah, it actually is quite minimal, and I love how functional it is. I've been using this as like my main planner for personal stuff, and I really enjoy it. And I just have this limited edition Travelers Company brass pen in the olive colorway. And yeah, this has been my go-to like planner for everything, and here I am just showing you what it looks like compared to a passport size traveler's notebook. It's a little bit smaller, but the width is pretty similar when you pack that traveler's notebook with a lot of inserts. But yeah, that's about it. Let me know if you enjoyed watching this video and if you want more rings content, because I definitely am enjoying rings and I want to share more of this fun adventure with you all. Okay, I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone.